Hello, everyone. Hi, how are you? I'm Professor Kleber. I'm a PhD in entrepreneur and AI. And today we're going to answer all your questions about international scholarship in the USA with our special guest, mentor Catarina Miranda. And today she will reveal the seven secrets behind scholarship in the USA. Catarina and the live streams is your.
Hi. Camera problems.
No problem.
There we go. You got it. Okay. Welcome, everyone. If you're here, you share a dream that millions of people around the world have, but very few actually achieve it. Getting a fully extended education in the United States. You probably heard the standard advice: get high grades, score 1,500 on the SAT, do volunteer work, and yet you see geniuses getting rejected and students with average profiles getting $200,000 checks. Why? Because the game is not played on paper, it's played in the margins. Today, I'm not going to tell you what's on the university website. I'm going to tell you the seven things nobody tells you. The uncomfortable truth. The strategies that separate the applications from the scholars. A Benjamin as Benjamin Franklin once said, an investment in a knowledge pays the best interest. But I'll add on to that. An interest is strategy gets you to the funding to acquire that knowledge. By the end of this 10 to 7 minutes, we will have a roadmap that's 99% of applications that applications ignore. Let's dive in. Secret number one: high grades are the floor, not the ceiling. Most international students think if they get a perfect GPA, they have to give me money. This is the biggest lie in the industry. In the US, academic perfection is just the entry ticket. It gets your file opened, it does not get your file funded. USA admission officers practice holistic reviews. They're not looking for a robot who can memorize textbooks. They're building a community like a puzzle. They need the athlete, the poet, the entrepreneur, the activist. If you're just a smart kid, you're comedy. There are millions of smart kids in China, India, Brazil, and Nigeria. Let's look at a standard A. Look at a student. A. 4.0 GPA and perfect TOEFL scores. Essay is about how hard the student studied math. Results rejected. Now, student B, 3.6 GPA, good, not great, but student B started a recycling project in their village that failed and wrote an essay about why it failed and why they learned about leadership. Result: full ride scholarship. Universities don't give scholarships to reward your past. They give scholarships to invest in your future impact. Stop trying to prove that you're perfect. Start proving that you're interesting. Okay, secret number two. Everyone wants to go to Harvard, Stanford, MIT, or the big state universities like UCLA. But here's the secret: the money is hiding where you aren't looking. State universities, aka public schools, often have the laws that prevent them from giving financial aid to international students. Their money comes from state taxes meant for local residents. However, private liberal arts colleges, LAC schools, you might have heard of, like Amherst, Williams, Pomona, or Grinnell have massive endowments and no restrictions on who they give the money to. Some of these small colleges have endowments of over $2 billion and only 2,000 students. They are desperate for diversity. They want your international perspective and they will pay for it. Don't chase the brand name, chase the bank account. If your goal is a full ride, a top tier liberal arts college is statistically a better bet than a famous public university. Okay, secret number 3. You need to learn 2 terms that will define your destiny: need blind versus need aware. Most universities are need aware. For international students, this means that when they look at your application, they also look at your bank account. If you are borderline academically but you need $60,000 a year, they might reject you simply because you are too expensive. There are only a handful of schools like Harvard, Princeton, Yale, MIT, Amherst that are need blind for internationals, meaning they don't look at your financial when dealing to accept you. If you apply to a need aware school asking for a full scholarship, your application must be stronger than a student who's paying full tuition. You literally have to be worth the money. A famous quote: economics is the study of how people use resources. You are the resource, and you are a luxury good of necessity. Make yourself a necessity. Okay. Secret number 4 deals with your essay. The secret is vulnerability. Vulnerability. Oh, I don't know how to say that word. Vulnerability beats victory. There, I got it, guys. In many cultures, we are taught to hide our weaknesses. We write essays, listen to our awards. I won the math Olympiad. I was class president. Americans find this boring. It sounds like a resume. What wins scholarships is that hero's journey. It requires conflict. Don't write about winning the championship. Write about the moment you wanted to quit the team because you were being bullied and how you stayed, and don't write about getting an A, okay? Write about how you took care of your younger siblings while your parents were working and how that taught your time management. A resume list your achievements. An essay reveals your character. They pay for the character. Go through your essay. If every sentence is positive, rewrite it. Where is the struggle? Where is the humanity? Secret number 5. The application doesn't start when you click submit. It starts a month before. Most students are invincible until the deadline. But did you know that you can contact faculties before applying? This is specifically true for research-based universities or smarter colleges. If a professor is in the biology department knows your name and is impressed by your question, they can flag your application to admissions. Find a professor doing researches you love, read their paper, send a genuine email. Dear Professor X, I read your paper on topic and I have a question about specific detail, and I'm an inspiring student from country. If you build a champion inside the university, your odds of getting scholarship skyrockets. People hire people they know. Universities admit students they feel they already know. Don't be a PDF file in a stack of thousands. Be a person. Okay, secret number 6. Understand the stacking policy. There are 2 types of people: into initial aid, money from the university, and external scholarships, money from the Rotary clubs, governments, and foundations. Many students spend hundreds of hours applying for small 1,000 external scholarships, but here is the secret. Some universities practice displacement. If you win 5,000 from an outside source, the university might reduce their own scholarship by 5,000. You end up with the same amount of money. Focus 99% of your energy on the university's financial aid application. That is where the big money is. Packages is 40K, 50K, 60K a year. Use external scholarships for books and plane tickets, but don't rely on them for tuitions. Go to the source. Don't chase pennies when dollars are waiting at the financial aid office. And finally, secret number 7. The first offer is not the final offer. Let's say you get accepted. Amazing! But the final aid package is short. You need 30K. They offer 20K. Most students just give up. You can appeal, you can negotiate. If universities gave you 20K, but University B gave you 30K, show the letter from University B to University A. Politely say, University A is my dream school, but University B is making my financial possible. Is there any way you can match this? Universities have a wait list of money. If another student declines their offer, that money becomes free. If you ask, you might get it. You get 0% of things you don't ask for. Be professional, be humble, but ask. So, let's recap. 1. Grades are just a floor. 2. Look for wealth in liberal arts colleges. 3. Understand the need blind versus need aware. 4. Be vulnerable in your essay. 5. Network with faculty. 6. Focus on intuitional aid. 7. Negotiate your offer. This journey is hard and it is lonely. There will be days you want to quit, but remember why you started. You're not just doing this for a degree, you're doing this to change the trajectory of your life and your family's life. The door is open, but you have to be bold enough to walk through it strategically. The scholarships don't go to the students who need it the most. It goes to students who sell their values the best. Thank you for being here. And now go write your future.
Thank you so much. Thank you for watching this video until the end. Subscribe to our channel for more weekly updates. I'm Professor Kleber, PhD in Entrepreneurship and AI. And today we learned about the 7 secrets behind scholarship in the USA. Thank you, Katarina, for your explanation. Thank you for all. Bye bye.
Thank you.